So our topic for today is all about the components of social casework. So we have the three phases or the agency in the DSWD or the Department of Social Welfare and Development. So the social agency or the place which assess a person with his social problem, and it is this organization which employs social worker to help the clients. So the RA 4373, it is used the term social work agency, implying that it is an organization specifically set up to provide social work services. So the unit, department, or division which deliver social work services is usually called a social services unit. So common function. So whatever the nature of the organization or their specific responsibility in the entire setup, this social agency or unit have one thing in common. Their function is to help people with problem of social functioning. So the Department of Social Welfare and Development in the Philippines is a class by itself in that it is multifunctional. So types of agencies. So social agencies are classified into three according to number one is source of support, number two source of professional authority, number three special function or area of concern. So the source of support is the possible source of support of an agency are taxes, donation, and contribution from individuals and entities or a combination of the two. So letter A is public agencies or agencies supported from taxes, also known as government agencies. So government agencies are created by law. Example is Department of Social Welfare and Development. So letter B is private agencies. So agencies which derive their means of support from donation and contributions of private individuals or groups, also known as non-governmental organization or NGOs. So letter C is semi-government agencies derive support from the government, usually through the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes or the PCSO. Best known among these is the Philippine National Red Cross. So number 2 is source of professional authority. So a primary agency or sitting, one which carries full authority and responsibility for its social welfare purpose and functions. So it is manned by social workers and uses one or all the three direct method of the social work intervention. So letter B is secondary agency or sitting. So one which is a part of another human service or social organization. So social workers derive their authority and responsibility from the host agency. Example is school, jail, hospitals, court, industries, and etc. So number 3 is agency function or area of concern. So each agency, public or private, defines certain areas of social needs as the particular field in which to give service and in which it's developed expertness of knowledge and applies special resources. Generic characteristic common to all social agencies. So number 1 is the social agencies is an expression of the values and will of a society or some group in the society as to social welfare. So it embodies a society decision to protect its member against social breakdown, prevent maladjustment, and promote development. Number 2, each social agency administers and operates a program intended to meet and alleviate the problem area with which it is concerned. So ways and means include factors as financial resources, knowledge, and competence, interest, support of community, consistency, and etc. So number 3, the social agency has a structure by which it organizes, defines, and delegates its responsibilities and tasks, and issue operating policies and procedures. So structures, it is the agency anatomy framework that binds it together as one body so that it can perform the function in which it was created, and the policy refer to the guidelines for action manual as the Number 4 is the social agency should be a living, dynamic, viable organization which can be understood and changed and developed to meet changing needs and situations. Has relevance to community, independent operates in relation to other social agencies. Number 5, every staff member in an agency speaks and acts for some parts of the agency's function, and a caseworker represents the agency in its individual health. It is therefore important for social workers to know and understand the agencies, both in blueprint and in operation, or some loyalty to it. So number 6, the worker, while representing his or her agency, is the first and foremost a representative of his or her profession. So the social agency is in itself an instrument of the social work profession, so thus expected to adhere and respect social work values and principles in its practice.